Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload, which is every single Monday like clockwork. In today's video, which took some time to get to you, and I do apologize, I was trying to do these videos once a month. We are going in with a light candy inspired look for my light candy series. So today we're going to show you how I got this look inspired by Lifesavers and this packaging using the Lifesave Her palette. Now this is a little bit new for the series. I usually like to go in with products that I've already used. This is actually going to also be a first impression on this beautiful palette inspired by this candy, just like my look. So if you want to see how I got this look from these two, keep on watching. Guys, you already know the drill. Eyelids already primed with my Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand. And for this light candy video, it's actually going to be a little bit different. You guys already know I usually use palettes and colors that I'm used to, that I know are going to perform well. Today's video, I had to use this one though. So this is going to be the inspiration, this packaging here. Just the regular Lifesavers 5 flavors gummies. But I'm actually going to go in with the Lifesave Her palette. Now, this is a new palette, obviously inspired by Lifesavers, which I felt like was perfect for this video. But this is going to be my first impressions. I have never used this palette. I've had it for a little while now. But just look how beautiful this is. And as you can see, there's tons of mattes, few shimmers, and some pressed glitters here, which is amazing, and I can't wait to get into these. So this is a palette that I'm actually going to be using for this tutorial, and we're going to try it out. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit closer so we can just get right into this look. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I have an idea. Let's just hope it works out. Okay, so now that you guys are zoomed in a little bit more all over my face, that's cool. Wait, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director. Anyway, so this has 5 flavors. In the actual packaging, however, they don't show the strawberry, which is the pink. So I'm definitely going to try to just incorporate that in there. So as you can see, it has the green, the red, the orange, the yellow, and they all go around. So I'm just going to try to actually mimic this. So the first thing I'm actually going to use, if you guys have seen my other light candy video, when I want to get multiple colors in the crease, I definitely reach for my Morphe E36. This brush is just perfect for that. I'm actually going to, just like it shows, I'm going to start with that green. So the green in this palette, so the green in this palette, as you can see, we have this like a mint green. We have this darker green. It's like a lighter forest green, and this almost lime green. So I don't know which one would be best. I'm thinking maybe a mix of these two would be the closest. So let's look at my nails, dig out this palette. What the F? I did just dig into this black like an idiot. But shout out to my nails, they're done. You guys already know it's been forever, but I finally did them myself. Shout out to me. But let's go ahead. Let's get into this palette. So I think I'm just gonna, as I said, mix these 2 greens, the top right here. Start with on the inner corner up here. It's really not, like, it's a pale green. Again, this is my first impressions with this palette. Hopefully it doesn't embarrass me when I'm trying to do a whole candy inspired look, because this palette looks perfect. Okay, so it doesn't look bad. Definitely mixing the two, but I think I'm going to lean towards using more of that darker green, just because I feel like it's showing up a little bit better. Oh yeah, I think that's it. So on, first impression, it does, it's blending nicely. I have no issues. I'm not showing any skipping, no patchiness so far. So that's good. I'm just going in with the darker green just to deepen that up a little bit, kind of drag it out a little also. I think that's good enough for now. I don't have it on me, so I'm gonna grab it. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna use my color switch that probably needs to be washed by now, but whatever. This one is from Ulta. It's not the Veramona from Sephora because I'm not spending that coin. But this is perfect for doing multiple colors using only one brush, so you don't have to keep, you know, dirtying up another brush. Everybody hates washing their brushes. I can't stand it. But now I think that's okay. Maybe just a little more of that deeper green right here, which means I'm gonna have to go back and clean my brush, but it's okay. Okay, so I think that's okay for now. Just for the sake of mixing colors, I know the next one is yellow then red, but I think I'm gonna do the yellow then orange because I feel like that would just blend nicely into the red. So that's where we're gonna go. So there's a couple yellows. Yeah, we have this nice pale yellow up top. I'm gonna go into this like sunflower yellow right here. Hopefully it is popping. I'm just gonna coat my brush a little bit, and just right after it's not as like pigmented as I want. Maybe I have to build it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend those two together. I'm like a little sad. This is like, it's really not as pigmented as I wanted. Can you guys see like my I'm sad because this palette is so beautiful, but this yellow is not it, and I love a good yellow. I feel like my yellow from my Juvia's Place Zulu palette is a lot more pigmented, so I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to have to, right over these colors, I'm probably gonna have to go in with my neon pigments just to make them pop a little bit, just right over. But I am going to use this palette as, I guess, a base for my transition. But as of right now, I don't know, I'm a little sad. Maybe I should have used like a white concealer, but I like to prime my lids, but I feel like that's not how I usually do it. So that's not what I want to do. And it should pop even without that. Like when I use my neon pigments, I didn't use a white base, and they definitely, you know, came through. So I'm a little sad right now, but I'm gonna keep blending this out. You see I'm putting a little bit on the lid as well. Now I'm going to cut the crease so I can use some of them glitters. All right, I guess this is it. Like I'm honestly pretty disappointed, but we're gonna keep it going because we're not messing up my look for this. So next, I did say I was gonna use the orange. Maybe I should put the green somewhere else. I don't know, we'll see. And there's a few oranges in here. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go in with this deeper like blood orange down here to get it to pop. But I'm probably still gonna go ahead. Okay, I'll try this one first up here. But then if not, I'm gonna go ahead with this one, just right over top that. But I think I'm definitely still gonna have to go into my neon pigments because I'm sad. All right, so let's try that orange. It looks pigmented. Maybe I'm gonna stop knocking off any excess, and I'm just gonna, okay, so the orange is looking a little better. It just looks so dull to me. Like I feel like this looks very dull. Maybe I shouldn't touch my neon pigments and just see how I can finesse this, because it's gonna need some of that. Maybe a lot of that. Maybe a lot of that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna use this. Kind of regret using the green in the inner corner, but we're gonna keep doing it. Yeah, I think the orange is okay. So far the orange is giving the best color payoff. I can't really say anything about the greens because I did mix them, because they were not the greens that I felt like I needed for this packaging. So there's that on that. But I'm definitely gonna have to go in more with this yellow, because I think it just completely disappeared, and I'm so happy for this palette. Like maybe those pressed glitters will come through for me, because right now I'm a little sad, and by little I'm really sad, disappointed. I'm just gonna go back into the yellow. I'm not knocking off any excess, and I'm just going to try to blend those together a little bit more. Nah, this yellow is just not it. Damn. I don't want to use my pigments. They're so messy, but they're beautiful. Okay. So before I continue on to the red, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Zulu palette to see if that yellow makes a difference. Because I'm really underwhelmed by the color payoff of that yellow. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same for other colors in this palette, but so far the yellow is not making me happy. So I'm just going to grab that and come back and show you what it looks like when it's applied over top. Alright, so here's where we are, here's where we at. So that yellow from the Zulu palette did make a big difference, and I actually had to go back in with the orange just to blend it out some more, and I actually ended up dipping into, let me not dig into these colors, this deeper orange here, this blood orange, just to make a little bit of a difference, and I think it definitely did. Now, looking at the palette now, after actually having used it, that red doesn't look too deep. So I don't know how that's going to blend. It kind of looks a lot like the orange, but I am just going to go ahead and dip into that, and this is the color that I'm going to use on the outer corner. Now on the brush, it actually does look red, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. Right on the outer corner, I'm actually going to bring it down here as well. I'm going to use that red. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is it. Now I'm not going to lie, looking real Rasta with these colors, but I'm going to blend it out. So look, for the red, there is some fallout, but I didn't knock off any excess just because I want it to be as pigmented as possible. I see that when I did that with the yellow, kind of didn't work out so well. I don't know if that's the actual yellow or what, but right now it's looking real muted and not as bright. Another reason I didn't want to actually go in with my neons, aside from the fact that they are messy, is that these are not that bright. But we're definitely going to keep going. We're going to keep doing it. So far, I'm okay with this. So far, I'm liking it. It's just that yellow was not, it's not what I wanted in a yellow. Like, I expected it to be, just wasn't it. Maybe with a white base, that yellow would really pop, but I didn't do that. So here's where we at. So honestly, with the color payoff, not gonna lie, this red really did surprise me, and it's blending nice. So that's one thing about these shadows, is that they do actually blend nice together. I have fallout here, which is okay. It was expected, or with like highly pigmented shadows, you are going to pretty much expect a fallout, and I'm just weighing that out like this. Oh, so just some more of this red right on the outer corner, weighing it out and bringing it in. Now again, I am gonna cut the crease, so don't worry about the mess on the lid. So I'm feeling better. I think I'm gonna need to go in for the orange a little bit, just because I feel like it's getting a little lost with the red, but now I'm okay with having placed that green first. Like, that was my idea, just to make sure that the green was first, just because it would be a little harder to blend those out into like the orange and the red. So good thinking. I actually thought of that last night because I was just gonna go in and do whatever. Y'all already know. Half of these tutorials are like, all right, I'm gonna sit down, we're gonna try something, and we're gonna do it. So I'm just gonna finish blending this out, go back in and deepen up that orange. When I come back, the crease will be cut, and we can dip right into those pressed glitters, because those are what I'm hoping is going to save this look right on the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and be right back. Okay, so few things. Okay, I cut the crease and I went ahead and applied the glitter in the same order that I did the mattes in the crease. I also used, as you can see, a white concealer to cut the crease, and I did just extend that line and added a little bit of my NYX liquid suede lipstick and Life's a Beach to my waterline, because we have to use that pink. There are 5 flavors and we're gonna use them all. That's just that. We can't leave that pink out. I don't know how I feel about it to be honest, because of the colors. I'm not really happy about it. I even tried to put a little bit of my neon green pigment in that crease line, and I didn't like it, so then I covered it with white, but you can still see it coming through a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna show you how I actually do it on this side. Now, I think this is the first light candy that I'm not thrilled about. I don't know. Maybe it's the colors. Maybe it's that yellow that just threw me off. I don't know. Also feel like maybe the green should have been lighter. Even the green in the palette for the glitter wasn't the green that I wanted. I checked and I only have that similar green in like a shimmer. So I'm just like, F it. We're just going to go ahead and use this palette for this look. Why not? Candy inspired look with a candy inspired palette. I think it works. So what we're going to do now, you guys are probably not doing it. I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer, put some on the back of my hand, go in with this little synthetic flat brush that I always use. We're just gonna apply that right over top that white, like so. Now, one thing I can say about the glitters when using them, they're soft. I wasn't expecting them to be so soft. I'm actually just gonna use this one small flat brush that I always use for shimmers and glitters. This is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna use this for all of it. Okay, so this palette looks so beautiful. It really does. The colors are a little muted now that I'm using some of them, but it's okay. I can already tell that these pinks and purples here are gonna pop, but unfortunately that's not what we're using today. We're gonna get into some of those pinks, but just not now. The first one I'm gonna go into is this green here. I just want to show you guys how soft it is when you tap it in the pan. So it definitely picks up. You don't really have to like dig any out with a lot of hard pressed glitters. So here's what it looks like. And it's not even, it's actually even a different green than what's in the palette for the mattes. So that kind of bothered me a little bit, but we're gonna keep it going. So I'm just gonna put some of that green here. Not a lot of green, but I do want to make sure that the white is covered. And I could have just put like a green shadow underneath, but I felt like the way these glitters are, it wouldn't have made a difference. They probably would have covered it completely. So what I'm just doing after every color, just take a little paper towel and just quickly just wipe that off. One swipe and it's done. Again, these are very soft glitter. Next is the yellow. Now this yellow surprised me because I didn't know how it was gonna show. It's very light, but it's definitely a yellow, like a real yellow. Like this is what I wanted the actual shadow to be. Now because the yellow does have some green in it, I think it looks good, but I feel like it's getting a little messy, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead one more time, just wipe off my brush a little bit. Now for this orange one, I was really surprised because to me I was like, oh, it's gonna look maybe more yellow gold, but it doesn't. As you can see on the lid, it actually looks orange. So I was really pleasantly surprised about that. That's good. And I just feel like maybe if I was doing a different look, I would be more happy with this palette. I think that's just what it is. So as you can see, it goes on actually orange. I was really surprised. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna more look like a gold. And of course the last color is going to be red. Now you can see how soft they are after I actually use them, because right there in the pan you can see there's a little bit of, it's not fallout, but it's like kick up, so to speak. But it honestly looks like sugar. So these are not like, I don't know how to put it, like some glitters are real, like I'm gonna say stabby because it feels like they're stabbing you, to be honest. But these are not that. They're very soft, very easy to work with, surprisingly. And as you can see, they're not really making a huge mess all over the eye, which is really good. You kind of place them exactly where there, and they kind of just stay exactly where they're placed, which is really good. I'm just gonna go back in and add some more of that orange. I feel like the yellow is a little much. I definitely am gonna try to get off some of that green because I just like how it looks with the white. So that's pretty much the look. I already did go ahead and do my waterline. That's because I really want to incorporate this pink into this look. I feel like it's gonna make it pop. I'm gonna go in with my Zoeva smudger brush. This is a 226. I think I'm gonna go into this deep pink here. It's like a hot pink, like a magenta, whatever. Smoke out my, this pink, I figured it would be. Looks pigmented, y'all. So I'm gonna go in with this and smoke out the lower lash line with it. I feel like this is gonna make the difference in the look and how much I actually like it, to be honest. This palette is pretty good. Maybe Y'all, honestly, it's the yellow. The yellow for me was a no. 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 I wish it was more. And that's just that. This palette is still beautiful. I'm super, super impressed with these glitters. Let me tell you. They are fine. They're not getting all over the place. They don't hurt. They're easy to work with. Like, I'm impressed. These glitters didn't come for no games. Okay? So, I'm going to leave it at that with the pink. I'm going to go back in with my brush for my glitter primer. And I'm actually just going to write over that pink. Kind of stamp that out. So my camera was being hella rude when I was trying to show you guys how to put on the pink. So we're back, doing it again. Again, picked up some pink to run them across my lower lash line. It's like just getting in my lashes. So I don't know how we're gonna make this work. Looks a little better when you try to stamp it. Definitely a lot easier to work with this glitter on your actual lid. But I think it looks kind of cute. It's doing a little something, you know. Oh, here's where we are. It looks a little crazy. So that's pretty much it for the eye look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to clean off that green to the best of my abilities. Go back in with the white just to make it pop a little bit more since the words on the packaging are white. Clean up the lower lash line, clean the face, finish this up. Moral of the story. Alright guys, so this is the final look. This is my Lifesaver inspired look using the Lifesaver Her palette, which I think came out pretty good. I think it's pretty close to the packaging for the colors. I use every single color that is on here, which is good. It's always hard to try to use every color. I think it came out nicely. At first, I wasn't really feeling it too much, to be honest. I wasn't feeling the yellow. I was not feeling that green. It just wasn't the right one. The yellow wasn't as pigmented as I expected. But these glitters performed so nicely. They were literally so soft and so easy to work with. The pink glitter on the lower lash line doesn't really show too much unless you're in my face and get out my face right now. But definitely lashes always pulls the look together. These are my Pretty Mink Beauty lashes in the style Dime Piece. Honestly, one of my favorites right now. I keep reaching for just because it's so wispy on the ends. It just looks so beautiful. I have a 15% off code for you guys. It'll be in the description box below. Make sure you check them out. You'll get 15% off of these lashes. No, I don't get any commission for it. It's just, you know, a discount for you guys. And I'm happy to share that with you. Now, for the palette, this is a beautiful palette. I think for me, it was just the yellow, and I wish the green was brighter, more like the green on this packaging and this Lifesaver. Let me just have a snap. But this palette is still really beautiful. Those glitters are gorgeous. They work very nicely. This palette is actually, it's only $20. So this is a black-owned brand. So far they only have the palette, which is gorgeous and definitely selling out. So check out her Etsy page where you can purchase this palette. I'll definitely also link that down below. And this was really, really nice. Now I did purchase this with my own money. Not a sponsored review. If it was, they'd probably be mad that I was talking shit about that yellow, but I don't care. I wish that yellow was like this one. The orange just wasn't too bad. The red actually surprised me. And I'm pretty happy with this look. I can't wait to use this palette again. And so sorry that it took so long to get a like candy video out for you guys, but this quarantine had me messed up. I couldn't get the stuff that I needed. I still can't get anything from Ulta really because what I need is always sold out, and it's just like, please. But my nails are done. I'm gonna keep saying it because I'm so proud of them, and you guys already know. If you guys can count how many videos where my nails were pink, that was the longest I've had those nails. It had to be months. If you can put the correct number down below with your Instagram, I'll send you a prize. I will. Because it's been so real that my nails have been just like looking a hot mess. Hot mess. So if you can write the number of videos down below in the comments with your Instagram handle, if you have a correct answer, the first correct answer is going to win something. But I'm going to DM you to get you that prize. But go ahead and comment down below, just like a little fun giveaway if you got this far in this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload, which is every single Monday like clockwork. Don't play with me. Also, go ahead, follow me on Instagram. I do random giveaways in my story. This time, that random giveaway is in this video. Make sure you watch it all the way through and comment down below. Okay, but there should be some giveaways on Instagram coming up soon. Make sure you check out my looks. Comment, DM me anything that you'd like to see on this channel. Make sure you go ahead and you share it. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and with you guys' help, I know I can definitely get there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time.